Happy Monday, Building Science Geeks. It's me, Mariana Pickering from Emu, here on this lovely Monday for another building science session. And today is Valentine's Day. So happy Valentine's Day. And in the theme of love, I thought we would take a few minutes to hear why builders love the Passive House standard, why they choose this as their educational path for training, and what kinds of things they learn about advanced building science that they get to apply in their everyday lives, whether or not it's a certified Passive House project. So here's a few little snippets from some of our students that we've had over the years. And if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. And we'll get another round of students at our next boot camp that's coming up in Colorado on February 28th. If you have any questions about that, let me know and have fun.
An architect friend of mine said, check out Passive House. It's kind of the standard these days.
There's a plus of energy efficiency and lower utility costs over the life cycle of the building. But I like the fact that that is not the main focus of Passive House, and that I think it's really important for me going forward to relay that the comfort and hygiene or healthiness of being inside a Passive House for the life of the building is always going to be there for the clients, and that's huge. Seeing that we spend a third of our life sleeping in our bedrooms. So
yeah,
we heard about Passive House and just really saw it as kind of the next level in green building, just a more rigorous standard, a more science-based methodology. And so we saw it as a challenge and as a way to just create a higher performance product.
Well, to me, just doing proper air sealing with smart vapor barriers is something I will be doing from here on out, whether it's passive or not, just because of how it helps the building survive longer, it's healthier, more energy efficient, all with just making sure you have one airtight layer.
We definitely have clients that are coming to us specifically for Passive House buildings. I think people are becoming more aware of the impacts of their own choices on the environment and the kinds of wanting to take responsibility for what we can do. And I think there's been recently a lot more education about how much the built environment actually contributes to effects of global warming and climate change. So I think people want to do better, and this is a pretty tangible way that people can do better in one of the biggest investments they're ever going to make. So, okay.
I'm on a continuous quest to try to build the best houses that I can.
I'm pretty interested in doing things properly, and I think of learning and understanding about Passive House technology makes me want to build better. So when I seen you guys' course online, it was a no-brainer to take the course.
Number one is seeing the building as a full system integrated with itself versus roof framers doing their own thing, wall framers doing their own thing. No, buildings are one unique system to themselves that have to adapt and incorporate the natural physics around their environment they're built in.
Because I want my company to actually specialize as not only as an overall Passive House projects, but become a specialty subcontractor in air tightness.
And with this kind of improvement on the market, we're gonna see a big boom coming because people is more paying attention. It's not that wanna do more expensive work, wanna do better quality and pay attention on all these layers of protection for the building that already exist, but we didn't know they were that important.
Over the years, I've seen that green buildings kind of just washed over and it's kind of turned into a selling point, but I really wanted to dial in and actually do it.
A wealth of knowledge that I hope that I can continue to use the rest of my life.
The biggest selling point about passive to me is it's more about people instead of energy. Before I thought it was about building super tight envelopes and you'll just deal with the problems of condensation and mold. But Passive House, after this training, has shown me that it's a lot more complete than just about energy. It's about the human experience. So I think that's very valuable for my clients, and everyone in the building industry to understand the benefits of passive house.
The one thing you'll see that all of these builders have in common is their desire and love of learning. And I think that's really kind of the point I wanted to hammer home this week. It's that, to keep an open mind, follow the research, learn more, and join us down this little rabbit hole of passive house building science, because there's so much that you can learn that you can apply to your everyday practice that will make such a difference. All right, thanks for joining me again this week, and I will see you next week with a new topic. If you have any suggestions about building science topics you'd like me to cover, and it can be anything from some of the scientific content to someone suggested talking a little bit more about the overlap with social and environmental health. That's a really interesting topic too that we'll hopefully get to. So please let me know what interests you, and we will address it. Thank you.